This short video was designed to help councils and CAOs understand the roles and responsibilities in the creation of bylaws, the process to create a bylaw, and in particular items to consider for the revision of their election bylaw. Council's role. Council decides on what will be in the bylaw based on the unique needs of the municipality. Council reviews the bylaw created by the CAO and adopts. Bylaws must follow the Municipal Government Act, MGA, and its regulations. The CAO's role, the Chief Administrative Officer, researches the bylaw topic and creates options for the Council to decide on, then creates the bylaw and manages the bylaw process to adoption and filing. Municipal Affairs can provide bylaw templates, training, and advice to assist CAOs. Key items to review Municipal Election Bylaw. Mail-in ballots. Given the pandemic experience, mail-in ballots might be considered. Shared elections. Municipalities can share election resources, but should review the election bylaw for restrictions on location of the election office and hours. Election campaign expense amounts. There are election bylaws which set 0 as the amount of election expenses allowed for candidates. Municipal Affairs suggest any municipality that has not allowed any candidate campaign expenses to reconsider. A post or flyer on the background of a candidate would be more than 0. In reviewing and updating your election bylaw, please note the election office can be opened before the 4th Wednesday. The Municipal Electoral Officer, MEO, now determines the hours of the election office. Suggested action is to review the election bylaw to remove specific election office hours to be more flexible. Specific days and dates noted in election bylaw. Several municipalities have included specific days and dates in their bylaw. For example, Saturday, November 3rd, creating a problem for by-elections and elections that don't fall on that date. Suggested action is to remove the specific reference to election dates. Election campaign expenses, as previously mentioned, we suggest that you review your election campaign expense amounts and add even a small dollar amount. There are 2 election bylaw templates. One is a simplified version and does not provide for wards, online voting, and mail-in ballots. If your municipality is considering any of these options, please review the long-form template. Suggested action is to review the election bylaw to consider wards, online voting, and mail-in ballots. You want to consider using the templates to update for the new election regulation changes, and be sure to repeal your former bylaw. If you'd like to share an election office, as previously mentioned, we would like you to review your election bylaw for election office location and hours. You need to modify the sample template to fit your municipality. So you need to add the municipal name and you need to remove any explanation text boxes. You will need to remove the header and the footer out of the template before submitting. Common bylaw errors include missing content, typos, leaving template watermarks in, not adding appendices, so refer to Appendix A for fees, and then you don't add it. Administratively, not signed by mayor and the CAO, and signatures not sealed with incorporation. The council approval process of a municipal bylaw involves 2 separate public council meetings, where both the bylaw and the resolution and final adoption are read. Council meeting number 1, and all of them are open to the public. You read Resolution 1, which is the first reading of the bylaw. Resolution 2 is a reading of the approval of the bylaw. You can then send your draft bylaw for legal review. Council meeting number 2 is also open to the public, and you read Resolution number 3, second reading of the bylaw. Resolution 4 is the approval of the bylaw, and Resolution 5 is the adoption of the bylaw. All municipal bylaws need to be filed with the province. Filing non-planning municipal bylaws The MJ requires municipalities to have index registry. So for municipal record side, you add your bylaw registry, the bylaw number, title of the bylaw, subject of the bylaw, date of the adoption and minute dates, type of the bylaw, date filed with the province, and add to your website for public viewing. Filing with municipal affairs, you just need a copy, a scanned PDF of the original bylaw is good. Make sure that it's signed by the mayor and the CAO, signatures are sealed with incorporation, that's visible on the copy, and a resolution sheet with 5 resolutions signed and sealed. You can submit online at that website, or you can mail to the address indicated below. If you need help with bylaws, call Municipal Affairs at 902-620-3558 or email municipalaffairs@gov.pe.ca.